Struggling to master complex animation software? Meet Create Studio, your user-friendly mini After Effects. In this video, I'll guide you through creating a stunning walk cycle animation that will elevate your projects to the next level. Ready to transform your skills with ease? Let's get started. For the first step, select the plus icon at the top where the tools are, and then select the rectangle. Then, with the rectangle on the canvas, increase its size so that it perfectly fits the canvas. This will be the wall inside the house. Now, with the rectangle selected, hit Ctrl-C to copy it and Ctrl-V to duplicate it, and then drag the top part of the duplicated rectangle down near the bottom. This rectangle will be for the floor. Now, adjust the two rectangles so that they appear to be a wall and a floor in the room. Select both the wall and floor layers on the timeline and drag them out to about the 45-second mark. For the second step, create a shape from a rectangle that looks like a window. Make the solid part of the rectangle white, and leave the border gray and increase the border size to about 32 pixels. Now, hit Ctrl-C to copy it and Ctrl-V to duplicate it. Select the top part of the border of the duplicated window and drag it down to the middle so that it appears to be the cross-section of the window. Select the two parts of the window on the timeline and drag them out to about the 45-second mark. Next, select the two parts of the window on the timeline again and group them together. Then, with the window selected, go to Properties and scroll all the way down to Tiles. When you activate the tile effect, you'll see tiles of the window across the entire canvas. Now increase the vertical margin selector up to about 80%, or until there's only one vertical row of windows. Then, increase the horizontal margin selector up to about 310%. At this point, you'll want to have two tiled windows on the canvas. Now, place your character on the canvas and increase its size so that it is proportionate to the size of the room. Select the tab on the character's layer that says Wave and change it to Walking. Select the character's layer and drag it out to about the 45-second mark. Now, click the Guidelines tab and create a horizontal guide, and then place it at the bottom edge of the window. Next, click the beginning of the grouped layer under the character's layer and select Add Animation, and then Position from the menu, and then click the Easing tab and select Linear. Drag the ending keyframe out until you're about a third of the way across the layer. Reduce the size of the canvas with your mouse wheel, and then use the hand tool to move the canvas over to the right. Now, select the ending keyframe of the grouped window layer, and then drag the window to the left side of the canvas about 4,000 pixels, making sure that it stays even with the guideline. Now line up the square at the end of the character's layer with the ending keyframe of the grouped window layer. With the character's layer still selected, click Add New and select Idea from the Add New Actions menu. Drag the square at the end of the character's layer about 2/3 of the way across the grouped window layer. Now right-click on the grouped window layer right under the last square of the character's layer and select Add Animation, and then Position from the menu, and then select Easing and then Linear. Make sure that the canvas is still at a reduced size and moved all the way over to the right. Now, select the ending keyframe of the grouped window layer and drag it to the end of the layer. With the keyframe still selected, drag the window to the left side of the canvas 4,000 more pixels, moving it around 8,000 pixels away from its original starting point. And also make sure that it stays even with the guideline. Next, select the character's layer and then click Add New and then select Walking from the Add New Actions menu. For the third step, perfectly align the squares of the character's layer with the keyframes of the grouped window layer so that the stopping and starting of the character's walking cycle aligns with the stopping and starting of the moving windows. If you have found this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in more great tools and resources, check out the links in the description below. Purchasing through these links helps support our channel, and we really appreciate it.